The headlines: Minna flood, over 100 million naira properties destroyed. Benue police recover abducted newborn. Federal government considers reforms to boost local refining. NBC 24-hour election broadcast restriction. Good day and welcome to Alive News Updates. I am Obi Ajulu Ayomide Ngo Martins. Here are the major stories making headlines. Now in more details. Properties worth over 100 million naira have been destroyed by flash flood in parts of Minna, Niger State, with residents blaming blocked waterways and illegal mining. A 6-hour downpour triggered flooding and displaced families and damaged homes and businesses. At M.I. Wushishi Estate, floodwaters destroy houses, vehicles, a mosque and an Islamic school. Residents are appealing for urgent government and humanitarian intervention. NSEMA has warned residents living along waterways and riverbanks to relocate to safer areas. No deaths were reported, but residents want urgent action to prevent further destruction. From the impact of flooding in Niger State, police in Benue State have recovered a newborn baby alleged abducted from a hospital. A newborn baby abducted from a hospital in Boko, Benue State has been recovered by police with several suspects in custody. The baby was allegedly taken hours after delivery by a woman posing as a nurse, who reportedly told the mother she was taking the infant for further examination. Benue police spokesman Peter Onogu says some suspects are being held in Makurdi, with others remain in Boku as investigations continue. Security has been tightened at the hospital as police investigate the incident as a suspected child trafficking case. Meanwhile, the federal government is considering measures to improve crude oil supply to local refineries and strengthen domestic fuel production. The federal government is considering changes to crude oil supply and pricing rules to make it easier for local refineries to access crude. The proposed reforms could allow oil producers to supply nearby refineries directly and offer discounts on transportation and handling costs. The move is aimed at reducing refining costs and improving the supply of locally refined petroleum products. The reforms are expected to support domestic refining and strengthen Nigeria's energy sector. And ahead of the election, the National Broadcasting Commission has reminded broadcasters of restrictions on partisan political content. The National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, has reminded broadcasters of 24 hours restricted on partisan political broadcasts ahead of the election. Under Section 5.3.3 of the NBC Code, campaign messages, political adverts, jingles and programs promoting candidates or political parties must stop 24 hours before polling. However, broadcasters can continue to report factual and balanced election news, including INEC activities, security arrangements, voting logistics, and voters' turnout. The NBC says broadcasters should report the election without campaigning for any candidate or political party. And that's the latest on the major stories making headlines. Stay with us for more news and updates as they happen. I am Obi Ajulu. Thank you for watching.
The institutions that matter in the future will not simply distribute content. They will build trust. They will build communities. They will build influence. ANN was created for this moment.